Hello. Welcome to the part 2 of recreating YouTube homepage. In the previous video, we have recreated the header section. It looks simple, but it was challenging, right? If you didn't watch, I will add the link in the description. For this video, we are going to build the sidebar navigation. Let's crack the sidebar navigation. First, let's analyze. If you see, the width of the sidebar navigation is 240 pixels. And if you see spacing, the left spacing is 24 pixel and then right spacing is 24 pixel. And spacing between icon and text is also 24 pixel. Each section is separated by using horizontal line. Each nav item is 40 pixel height. And then some section has heading and some section don't have heading. These are the observations. Okay, let's plan. I'm going to use position fixed to fix this left sidebar navigation. And the second thing is I'm going to use display flex. If you see there are lots of icons, to bring the icons I'm going to use SVG sprite. If you don't know SVG sprite, please refer to the previous video, link in the description. All we need to do is create just one nav item and the remaining can be created by copy paste and renaming. That's simple. Okay, before starting I would like to share one thing. If you are a beginner, it would be tempting for us to create these by using div. Yes, developer can handle if you create it by using div, there is no problem. But if you see there are lots of people, end user, using screen readers for various reasons. If you use div, then screen readers or similar kind of tools won't recognize that these are navigation items. So general rule is use anchor tag in case of navigation items and use button in case of kind of action buttons. Also in my previous video you can see I used button tag for all the icons in the header. Reason is for this accessibility problem. So I recommend you to do the same. With that in mind, let's start coding. Okay, let's start from the beginning. First, let's create HTML structure. I'm going to start with the div. This div is the total container for all the nav items. And then inside that, let's create first section. There's also div. And then for the section heading. So for section heading, I'm going to give h3, and then the section heading is also a link, so I'm going to use anchor tag. Okay, and then for the navigation items, a list of items, all the list of items, let's wrap that by div, and then inside that let's create an anchor tag for each individual item. Each item has one icon and then one text. For icon, let's add div, and then for text, let's add another one div. This is the HTML structure. First, let's create the first navigation. First navigation is the home. If you can't follow this, please refer to my previous video. I have clearly explained that how to create the SVG sprite. Text is home. HTML structure is completed. Now let's add class name and then start styling. This is the container div. So, and then this is the section. And then this is the section heading. This div contains all the navigation for that section. This is the individual menu item. So, and this is the icon. Now class names are given. Let's start styling. Width of that sidebar is 240 pixels, and then padding for total all the side padding is 12 pixels. So this is position fixed, it has to fix at the left side. So let's add position fixed, it has to stick to the left side. So left is 0 and then bottom is 0 and top is the height of the header. So what is the height of the header? So it is 56 pixel. 56 pixel. Top. Okay, now if you see left and right padding for each menu item is 24 pixel. We set container as 12 pixel padding on left and right side. So now add another 12 pixel padding for the section. Padding is top and bottom is 0 and left and right is 12 pixels. So 12 plus 12, 24 pixels. Let's style the heading section later. Now let's come to the menu item. Each menu item font size is 14 pixel and height of the menu item is 40 pixel. So it has icon and content, so it has to be flex. Align items center. Let's style the icon. Between text and icon is 24 pixel margin, so let's add margin right for the icon. Margin right is 24 pixel. Now left and right is set to 24 pixel and then margin for the icon is 24 pixel. So spacing is set. Let's style the content. If content text is larger, then it has to show ellipses. So how to create that? White space, no wrap, overflow for that particular div is hidden. Text to overflow, ellipse. So width is set to 240 pixel and then left and right margin is 24 pixel. Okay, everything comes correct. So there is a text decoration. For the endpoint, we need to make the text decoration as none. Instead of giving padding for the section, let's add the padding for the menu item itself. One, two, three, 4. Let's save these changes. Let's check in the browser. Okay, now this section is completed. Let's add the border bottom for this section. So, okay, you can see a little change in here. Instead of adding padding to that entire container itself, they're adding padding to the for the individual section. Then border bottom is Let's start work on the section 3. Section 3 is quite different than section 1 and 2. If you see, section 3 has section heading and then it has image instead of icons, and then you can see a blue dot which indicates new things is added. So these are the things we are going to build now. Let's copy one section 2, and then paste it again. Okay, now let's start styling section heading. Section heading for section 3 is subscription. Instead of icon, this one will contain image.